This video shows me working with a group of my beginners and teaching them the concept of Newaza, and specifically teaching them how to do Newaza Randori.
Newaza means supine techniques. In other words, I'm laying on my side, lying on my side, or my hips, my flank, my butt. I'm not trying to be not flat on your back, but you might be flat on your back sometimes. But I'm not up like this, okay? This is Newaza position in Judo. That's why a lot of people generally call it Newaza when we do ground fighting. Okay, let's do some Newaza. Well, that's what this position is Newaza, okay? Supine position. Okay, let's do some Newaza. It means we'll just be ground fighting, okay? But that's kind of the generic term that we use, and that's why it started. And the Brazilians, the Brazilian jiu-jitsu and MMA, they call it the guard. That's a good name, okay? That's a good name. Because you're working from a guarding yourself, that's good too. But Newaza, that's the original name of it, okay? All right, so what we're going to do to start Newaza Randori is I'm going to be on my butt here like this, and I'm going to use my feet and hands, like my arms, and, my feet and legs, like my hands and arms, okay? And with up here, we're going to start this position. So here's the position we'll start. I'll be on my butt, okay? Now I can be in any position here, but I'd like to be engaged if we could, okay? So you guys, to start out, do it right. Now, my job is going to be, I'll put my feet here. I'll control them with my feet, because what I want to do, I want to manipulate them. Manipulate with my hands and arms, manipulate with my feet and legs, okay? Because I might want to push them down here, go over, come over on top, whatever it may be. But starting position, he'll be on his knees, all right? So we engage in Randori often, we'll be starting in this way, in Newaza Randori. So, okay, and we're ready to go. Go, Hajime, so boom, there we go. And if you might even want to start with your feet here. Some guys like to start with their feet on the knees. Some guys like to do this. Some guys like to do this. Some guys just like to get in here and get close and do this and pull them and start. So you'll learn that as you get better in Judo, the starting position you like. My goal is to roll him over onto his back and pin him, choke him, or arm lock him. His role, his job is to get past my legs, pin me, choke me, arm lock me. Okay? We have two separate things we're doing here. Okay? And after a while, we'll do this for a while. Okay, he gets by me, pins me, so okay, we'll start, and then I'll start up, he'll start down. That's how we do Newaza Randori. All right? So that's a good way to start. It's a good general training exercise that we do in Judo. And now's the time when you newer guys and gals are learning this. This is a good way to start. Sometimes we'll start in a different position. When they start just on the knees, just like this. Okay? But still, we're still in ground fighting, still considered Newaza, but not technically on the buttocks in a supine position. You develop your style as you getting better at your Judo. Okay? You'll have a way you like to start in your Newaza Randori, and the things you'll have in mind you want to do. Okay? So often I like to work from here because I like to go for that spinning arm like Juji-Katami. I like to go from here and spin under and get the Juji-Katami. That was a move I liked. Okay, so I like to start from here because it'll put me in a position to do that. So that's why I started. You'll learn that too. So you'll develop your own style and how you start with Randori. Okay, now's the time you start thinking those things through. That you're new and you're starting to get better. Been in Judo about a year or so. Now you're starting to put those things together. Okay, get your partner. Let's do some Newaza Randori.